Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have 11 Mantled 2 with 1,188 rating versus Gyro Goskato with 1,343 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will see Mantled win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will decide to go ahead and go first. 43 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Polly, Talents, Chimera Fusion, Mirror Sword Knight, and Edgem Chain. They have Skill Drain, Freezing Curses, Elzetti, Flashing Fire, and Destruction. So we have the Runick White Forest deck going up against the Chimera deck. Wonder if they play the Fiendsmith stuff or not. I've seen a lot of people doing that, but we're going to go normal Sword Knight, Effect, Tribute, go special, summon out Gazelle. Also, I feel like this deck has a really good matchup against this stuff, right? Especially if you can set up the Diabell Star that makes them settle the quick plays. And then you have the pop, you have pretty much 2 hand rips because of the pop and the hand rip 1. So it's pretty good, I feel like. Gazelle, go search out Sinister. Yup, okay, so they are playing the... Oh, I didn't even think about that. Using Gazelle to search this because it's a level 5 Fiend. Ah, okay. I just knew you could dump this off Performant, but that's cool. Okay, so go ahead, bring out the King. Then new Chain Link, Gazelle 1, King 2. Go ahead, search out Nightmare Apprentice. And then we're going to go Chimera Fusion effect, add back to hand. Sinister effect to go summon out the adjusted gold, and then we can use that to make the Requiem effect, tribute, bring out Engraver from the deck, and then activate Requiem effect to equip, and then we can go for the Necro Equip Princess, activate Engraver to shuffle back the gold and special summon out itself, and then overlay those to summon out DDD Wave High King Caesar, and then we're gonna go pitch Edgem Chain to summon Nightmare Apprentice 1, Edgem Chain 2, search out Patchwork, and then go ahead and search out the Diabells. Okay, activate Polly now. Use the King and the Diabells in hand to summon out the Performant, new Chain Link, Performant effect, dump the Master Toe effect, summon back out the Diabells from the graveyard. And then we're going to go activate Patchwork. This is only, I was going to say, this is only the opponent has to set them before activating. So we can go ahead and activate our Patchwork still. Grab out the Edgem Chain and the Polly. Sure. And then activate Polly to go bring out the Magnum the Reliever. And then we can go Magnum the Reliever. Put back Polly. Draw one. Draw into a Called By. And then set Chimera Fusion. Called By. Move to end phase. And then we can go ahead and rip. We're going to rip the Skill Drain there off the King. Yo, what? Nah, that's so cheese. So I'll hit the card nearest the extra deck. I can't target it for some reason. And then they shuffled the hand so that way Skill Drain doesn't get hit. Bro, what? That's so cheese. Pass, draw, sure. I don't know. I didn't like that. But they're going to go draw phase, King effect, banish, special summon out Sword Knight. And then they're going to go Sword Knight effect. Then chain the Performant, so summon out the King from the banish pile, and then go ahead and summon out the Big Wing from the deck. Big Winged effect to go ahead and search. Grab out the Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. Okay. Now the opponent can go ahead and set a Freezing Curses, and they said okay. Set a Destruction, and then now they're going to go Chimera Fusion to bring out Guardian Chimera, then new Chain Link. I was about to say, yeah, we're not going to let any of these Runick spells go through at all. So going on into game number 2 now, we will see the White Forest deck go first. We have Gazelle, Edgem Chain, Mulcharmy, Big Wing, and Lurie. They have Destruction, Angel Statue, Skill Drain, Slumber, and Sylvie. So we're going to drop the Mulcharmy here in the draw phase. I couldn't actually tell when they dropped that because they dropped Mulcharmy, they entered main phase, and they said, wait, let me go back to draw phase. Okay. Also, against Runick decks, you really should be dropping Mulcharmy in the standby phase, because a lot of the time in the draw phase, they will actually activate a Runick spell, and I know they have, turn player priority, but how a lot of people use Mulcharmy is they just open their hand and they go, oh, draw phase, let me drop this, where you should just standby phase drop it, technically, against Runick decks, because draw phase, they can activate this to go special, they do their thing, and then you drop Mulcharmy. You want to wait until they're already committed into the play that they're thinking about. Now they're going to go Hugin, discard the Sylve, go ahead, grab out the Runick Fountain, activate Slumber, make them banish 3, Hits an edge imp chain there, hits the master toe there. Fountain effect, put back, draw 2. Because like otherwise they would have kept this in hand and normal summoned it for sure if they did this in draw phase to play around draw. Then they go ahead, draw the Astellar and freezing, then they're gonna go normal summon out, and then they get to draw off March Army, which is just a Sword Knight effect, get rid of Angel Statues, summon out Sylve, Sylve effect goes search, and that can grab out Woes. Oh, we're actually gonna grab out Tails, okay. Then Synchro off, go ahead, summon out the Arcelia effect, get rid of the Tails to go ahead and search out Woes, and then Tails effect will set itself, and then oh yeah, I forgot, this will also special summon itself out. Yep. Okay, that's fine, and then that allows us to make the Diabells, Synchro 8. We're gonna go ahead and summon that out, and then activate the effect, add back the Angel statue from the graveyard to the hand, even though that card's like really bad in this matchup. I feel like they're gonna go effect, shuffle back, special summon itself out, but negate the effects, and then use those to make Tri-Edge effect to draw 1, draw into a Sylve, sure, and then they're just gonna go set, pass. So they have 4 back rows set now, and they know Tails and Woes is back there for sure, an Angel statue most likely, yeah, so they know 3 of the back row, they just don't know skill drain. Draw Chimera fusion, then they're gonna go normal Gazelle effect, chain skill drain, chain Chimera fusion, so they still get to resolve Gazelle, but they're bringing out a Guardian Chimera. I guess they just go ahead and search out another Chimera fusion, so that way they can also dodge to go ahead and pop skill drain. So okay, now they're gonna go new chain link, Guardian chain link 1, Gazelle chain link 2, then chain link 3, edge imp chain, and then any response, chain link 4, Chimera fusion. Go ahead and bring out the Berfomet, and now they're gonna go ahead, search out the Patchwork, search out Nightmare Apprentice, and now they get to draw 2, draw Track, Droplet, pop skill drain, and then now new chain link again. We're gonna go Berfomet fusion chain link 1, and then Berfomet chain link 2 to go ahead and special summon back out Sword Knight from the graveyard, and then they're gonna go activate Diabell's effect to send the Tails. And then they get to go ahead and special summon out the Silvera, which is going to Book of Moon all the opponent's monsters. So they're going to go ahead and bring out Sword Knight. They get to resolve the dump. Wait, let them dump. They're going to dump Cornfield. Now new chain link. They're going to go Silvera chain link 1 to set all their monsters. Tails chain link 2 to reset itself. And then, yep, 1, 2. Chain Forbidden Droplet. And then we're going to get rid of 2 Sword Knight on field plus Patchwork in hand. And then they're going to chain Woes, which will allow them to go ahead. And I was going to say, I could go ahead and special summon out and immediately synchro off with the Wolf Tamer. So that way they can resolve the Book of Moon on the Berfomet. But they're actually going to chain the Sylvie to put back, which also makes sense. Then they're going to go ahead, special summon out, so negating those 2. Well, they still get the special summon, then synchro, then they get to negate. So they're going to bring out this, and then they chose to negate Diabell plus Tri-Edge Master, and not negating the synchro that was just brought out, which, you know, I think was just a oversight on their end. Also, Tails is supposed to be set, and then they said, don't use SR. What? Now they're going to go ahead and activate the Elzetti effect to add back. And then, does this discard? It does discard! Wow, discard Lurie, special summon out Nightmare Apprentice. And then Lurie 1, Nightmare Apprentice 2. Chain Freezing to negate Nightmare Apprentice, make him banish 3. Hits nothing there. Special summon out Lurie. And then they're going to go Fountain to draw 1. Draw into another Freezing. Activate Angel Statue, so that way if they want to link, then we can go ahead and negate the summon. So summon out Requiem, and then activate Angel Statue to negate the summon. Activate Track to go ahead, search out the Engraver, and then discard Engraver. Yup, that's fine. Add, discard, and now they have Engraver effect. Put back Lurie, special summon out. Okay. They don't have any more interruptions. Unless if I'm tripping, they shouldn't have any more interruptions at all on their side of the field. But we also don't have very many light fiends in rotation. We kind of need like 1 more. We're going to go effect to equip, effect to send, Okay, and then link those off, summon out the sequence. Because I'm not too sure what they're going to summon with this. Because you can still summon any fiend. But we already went through, like, our performance. So we can't go into that. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. Wait, what are we going to make here? Go ahead, put back. I guess just summon out. Okay, just summon out another performance. Chimera Fusion effect, add back. I didn't even know this deck played two of it. It's a very good card, though. Then just go battle phase, sure. Go ahead and attack over the Triad. And then main phase 2, we could go ahead and link off and summon out SP. And then SP effect to go banish Fountain. Okay, so just go ahead and do that. Set Chimera Fusion. And then pass the turn. Couldn't we have also Chimera Fusion effect to add back? We didn't do that, right? So, like, we could have? Pretty sure we didn't. Or wait. Oh, wait, never mind. We did, right? We used this card. Yeah, we just used it to add back. Never mind. That's how we just got access to it. Okay. So we go past turn. They draw Flashing Fire. And then draw phase. We could activate Berfolmet to banish and summon back out the Master Toe. So, banish, or bring out Edge Gym Chain. Sure. Wait, can this not bring out Master Toe? It can bring out Master Toe, right? So why are we bringing out Edge Gym Chain over this? I guess it's okay, because that's going to get Patchwork. Okay, so bring out Edge Gym, then they're going to go Chain Flashing Fire to special summon. So that's going to special summon out Hugin, special summon out Edge Gym Chain, Hugin effect, then activate the Aster effect, but we have to discard and do all that first. It doesn't just activate right now. Okay, well, it won't even activate at all then, right? Yeah, because if a spell traps into the graveyard to activate a monster effect, but we didn't do that. So I don't know how they're activating that. They're going to go Chain SP, banish itself plus the Synchro, then they can chain Sylvie to put back the Synchro, special summon out, and then, yeah, we just see Mantle to admit defeat there. On to the next game, we will go ahead and see Mantled go first for game 3. We have Poly, Cosmic, Dark Fusion, Gazelle, Talons. They have Fountain, Destruction, Woes, Droll, and Malcharmy. So 2 cards that conflict with each other. Also, Droll is good, kind of, against Chimera, but the problem is if you Droll them, then you go down the 4 cards, then they King Rip, you go down to 3 cards. And then if they also found a way to Diabells, then, like, you know, you're down to 2 cards, but then you draw 1 for turn. But, like, it just hurts. It hurts. It hurts bad. They're going to Malcharmy in the standby phase, and then, I guess draw phase, then go main phase, normal Gazelle. They draw Elzetti, and then Gazelle effect, go search out the evil hero, activate Droll and Lockbird on them, sure. So they literally drop Malcharmy to draw 1, and then drop Droll. So this was an Upstart Goblin at least, and then Droll's just doing Droll things. Activate Talents to look at hand, hit back the Elzetti, and then activate the Poly. So go ahead, fuse off, summon out King, and then new Chain Link King effect, and then activate Sinister effect to go ahead, banish, summon out Evil Hero. This game's honestly just over. It's going to be so hard for the opponent to come back from this. And we're going to need King to not hit either Runick card. Like, we're going to have to hit Woes off of it specifically. Requiem effect, bring out the Engraver, okay, and then we're just going to link those off, summon out Sequence effect to shuffle back, and then bring out the Berfolmet effect to go ahead, dump Sword Knight, then activate Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out, overlay to make Beatrice effect, dump Chimera Fusion effect, add itself to hand, set Chimera Fusion, set Cosmic, end phase, rip, and we rip Fountain. They draw Runick Slumber, sure, that's fine. And then we're going to go draw phase, activate the King effect, banish, summon out the Mirror Sword Knight, and then Sword Knight effect, tribute to go special. Then we're going to chain Beatrice to go ahead and dump, and then chain Berfolmet effect to summon out the King. So summon out King, go ahead, dump Cornfield, special Big Wing effects, search out Gazelle and the Chimera Fusion, okay. And now they're going to go main phase. Now we have Cornfield protection set up, we have Sword Knight interruption set up through its negate, we have Chimera Fusion, and we have Cosmic, and to be honest, just Cosmic wins the game here. So they're going to say battle phase, trying to bait that they top decked evenly. But then they're just gonna go. Think about it. Even if they do top deck evenly, right? All they have is Destruction, Summon Hugin, discard Woes, go search Fountain, Woes effect set itself. So then all you really have to save at this point would be like a Cosmic to just beat Woes. So even if they have evenly, you should still just win. But they're gonna go ahead, activate Slumber, special summon out Jerry, an attack position, Jerry effect to try to add back Fountain, and then they said okay to that. Then they can crash and then pop. So they're gonna attack. I would say no way you attack King. Yeah, you attack Sequence just to take less, and then activate the effect to go pop. So pop the Chimera Fusion. Main phase 2, which they gotta feel good about popping this at least, right? I don't know, maybe not. They probably actually want to pop the other set card because they beat Chimera Fusion with Hugin. Actually, they don't. They don't beat Chimera Fusion with Hugin because they could set up their Guardian Chimera to pop 2, and then you just pop Fountain and Hugin, and they can't Hugin protect because it's also being popped. So they would have been able to beat that. So hitting the Chimera Fusion was very good for them. But little do they know, they're just going to be getting hit with Cosmic Cyclone right here to stop them from drawing 2 cards. So they're going to go Sword Knight, stop Hugin, and then Chain Cosmic, and then that's fine. I was going to say, they get Woes effect this set, but it just won't be enough for them to win the game. So they go ahead and admit defeat. Oh, they actually do have Evenly in their deck list. Too bad they didn't have that over maybe like Troll and Lockbird, or over March Army. You know, maybe having Evenly over one of these cards could have got them there. Actually, I wouldn't have, right? Actually, evenly over Droll, maybe. Because then they would have also dodged Talons, so then they would have never got hit with that. Mulch Army would have let them, you know, draw a card, which is fine. Maybe 2 of them, depending on how the opponent plays. But seeing how long the match was about 35 minutes long, and we end up seeing the Chimera deck win. Yeah, this deck's cool. I like watching this deck play, for sure. Being able to use like the evil hero stuff too is nice. And then this deck, I don't know. It just feels like Runick decks are pretty far behind right now. Like, it's definitely not the worst deck ever, but it's like noticeably worse than the other decks right now. And it doesn't get to play Fiendsmith stuff either, and these cards are pretty nice. But with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.